Probably going to go ahead and give it just a couple more minutes here for people to start showing up. We'll get draft for game one here. All right, I think that's long enough. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road. All right, so this is the first match of the Beer League Season 8 semifinals between Team SCO and Team USA. Now, Team USA beat Team 1 2-1 last week in order to advance to the semifinals, while Team SCO got to skip last week because they were the number 1 seed. So, well done to them. We'll see how well they play after having had a week off. And we'll go ahead and load up draft for game one right now. All right, it looks like SCO decided to go blue side first. Let's see, Kha'Zix, Mundo, Varus bans for them. And then on the side of USA, Senna, Seraphine, Renata bans. Very heavy bot lane bans. Yeah, it looks like maybe five whole bot lane bans for Team USA, which makes sense. I know that Team SCO support is a 5-cost player, I believe. Easily the best support in Beer League this season. So it makes sense to kind of focus on him. Looking at the draft, I know this Nico of his is a nightmare. I remember getting wrecked by that pretty hard when we played them. Well, it looks like they went let through, and they let the Wukong through as well, which I don't think you should ever give SCO Wukong. But we'll see how it goes for him. So yeah, Jinx, Xayah Morgana, bot lane right away for Team USA. Then Wukong Mordekaiser. Going to be a blind pick here for the Mordekaiser. Which, I guess Mordekaiser's probably one of the safer champs to blind pick. And then Olaf. I'm assuming that's jungle. Probably jungle for Team USA. And then Shen top. And Yasuo mid lane. Interesting for Team SCO. You don't see Yasuo very often in Beer League. And then obviously the aforementioned Nico support. And then finally, last pick, Akali. For Team USA. Last pick mid. That's a good pick against Yasuo, I think, although I'm not sure about the rest of how it'll do against the rest of the team. Which comp do I like better going into game one? I think I like SCO's comp better. I think they got two of their big power picks, and I believe that was it Mordekaiser as their comfort pick for their top laner? I know it was for some team in Beer League. It might have been them. I actually don't remember. I believe it was, but I don't know. I think Team USA's comp is a little bit disjointed. They kind of have a dive comp going on here, but then they have the Xayah to go with it, which I'm not sure how well it's going to go. And while they have pretty good CC over here. I'm not sure if they have the greatest engage. I guess we'll see. We'll go ahead and get going in game one here. So let me go ahead and load the game. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and get into game here. All right, the sound for everything should be good because I have not changed anything from last time. But if there are any issues with it, let me know. Looks like neither team really wants to invade level 1. Looks like they're both just kind of 5-pointing. Except for Shen, who appears to be having some sort of technical issues. AMD is garbage. Let's see here, what did he say? He's restarting comp. I guess there was a pause? Yeah, I guess there was a pause at the beginning of the game. Okay. Oh yeah, USA's out of order. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Damn teams and they're staying out of order messed me up. There we go. I'm glad you pointed that out because I don't even think about that most of the time. Because most teams just line up on their own. Looks like junglers are going to start opposite side this time around with Team USA junglers starting red buff and SCO starting, I guess red buff as well, but on the bot side of the map. We'll see how that plays out. Go ahead and let the directed camera start here. Oh, yeah, let me zoom out just a little bit. There we go. The Nightmare versus Mr. Sore Back matchup, no kidding, right? I mean, they're two of the best junglers in the league, so although I feel like you can say that basically most matchups in Beer League because it's so jungler heavy this season. I feel like I think what's the average cost of junglers this season has to be like at least a 4, right? Like it's wild. So many good junglers this year or this season. So far, it looks like Wukong's clear is actually a little bit faster than Olaf, which really surprises me. I guess maybe because he got a better leash from his bot lane, but I always thought Olaf had an extremely fast clear, but maybe it's not as good as it used to be. Looks like Wukong's going to be sneaking in for a gank here, and that is going to immediately get the Shen flash. So a nice early gank there by the Wukong. Looks like he actually abandoned his blue partway through to go do that. Interesting. I was saying Wukong was ahead of the Olaf for a while there, but obviously, because Wukong took the time to do that gank that allowed Olaf to catch up a fair bit here. And now Olaf's going to be sneaking around here on the bot side, like this gank off. He is not seen at all. They have no idea. Unfortunately, their bot is pushed back pretty hard here. I'm not sure how well this gank's going to go, even with Olaf being able to get in unseen. He is popping the ghost. He's going to have to run away from the Jinx, who also has her own ghost. And they're going to be able to get out. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that Team USA's bot lane was kind of stuck so far back because they were really overextended over here on SCO's bot lane, but they just couldn't. They didn't have the follow-up on the gank to make that happen. Ooh, looks like Morgana's roaming here mid to try to get a gank on this Yasuo, but Yasuo realizes he doesn't really need to do much. He's just going to go ahead and walk away from that. I think this is part of why you don't see Yasuo a lot in Beer League, is because Yasuo is just, plus in Pro League in general, is just, Yasuo is such a gank bait, and it's so easy to coordinate that in team play that it's just, he's just such a risk to pick. Grubs and First Dragon are both up now. Looks like Olaf's going to be trying to move in here on these Grubs, but he is seen. He does have a bit of prio here from the Shen, though, so he should be able to just roam over here and help. Not entirely sure what he's waiting for. I guess he's waiting for this plant to wear out, but he was already seen anyway, so I don't know if it really matters. And yeah, obviously they see that, so Wukong's going to go ahead and trade the dragon, although they see that he's doing that as well, so I guess they're probably just going to handshake this trade right now. Well, looks like Olaf's going to finish his part a lot faster. Yeah. I feel like most beer leagues kind of end up being a trade of first grubs for dragon, which I'm never quite sure which is better, to be honest. My instinct is I like dragon more at the first because, sorry, hold on just 1 second. Oh, okay, sorry about that. I think I was saying, yeah, I don't know. If it seems like teams trade first grubs for dragon all the time, and I'm not sure who really wins that trade. I lean more towards dragon because the value of first grubs goes down a lot if you can't also get the second one. Whereas a dragon is a dragon, you know. So I don't know. I think I would prefer to take dragon, but I'm not a jungle main anymore, so I'm really not qualified to speak on that. Nice roam gank by the Nico here. They almost get the Yasuo. Unfortunately, he's able to wind wall the finish there. Although, actually, hold on. I'm blabbing here, and I'm kind of missing what's happening. People usually blabbing about junglers and dragons. Okay, so it's Nico's the one ganking for Yasuo, but Akali's winning the trade so hard that she's able to just kind of 1v2 here. Yeah, I think if she had played this a little better, she probably would have gotten the kill anyway. She got close, yeah. Okay, yeah, so it was actually a gank for the Yasuo, but the Akali just played it really well in order to, well, as the gank was coming in, to not really be in danger. So, well done to a really bad Zed on Akali there. A little unfortunate for him he wasn't able to get the kill. I think he kind of played it a little bit too scared once the Nico showed up. I think if he had played that a little bit more aggressive, like he would have not had to flash and ult and point blank or long range and all that good stuff. But he'll just go ahead and TP back. He's got a decent lead there. A pretty even game so far. About 300 gold lead for Team USA. Ooh, it looks like they're able to catch out the Morgana here. She's going to have to flash out. And Olaf is here, but he is seen. And the Yasuo is going to fall up behind the Olaf here. Yeah, I mean, oh, and the Wukong was able to sneak into the bush as well. So it looks like, yeah, Zaya's going to go down. And then there's a counter gang. The Wukong is going to go down as well, and so is the Jinx. So that's going to be a Yeah, 3 for 1 for Team SCO there, so fantastic turn. They're both on just kind of catching out the Morgana and then sneaking the Wukong in, and then USA tried to kind of counter gank with the Olaf, but the SCO then counter ganked with the Yasuo as well. So good team play by SCO there. Jinx was able to get a couple kills, which is definitely not who you want to give kills to. I mean, you don't want to get kills to anybody on this team, to be honest, but, you know, Jinx tends to be a bit more pop-off than others. Oh, interesting. And Nico using her sneaky clone jutsu ability to kind of cause some shenanigans around the map. There's really not much of a cooldown on that, is there? And Wukong is, or he is here, but I assume they suspect this is Wukong, and yeah, Morgana's kind of hovering as well. I don't think anything's really going to end up happening here. It looks like there's kind of some fighting here. Mordekaiser does force out the Shen flash. There's just kind of a lot of hovering mid right now. Both supports hanging around mid, both junglers kind of hanging in the area. Is Olaf going to catch out this Nico here? Yeah, I think he might. If he gets a good ulti here, I think he's going to take her down. No, oh, he gets kind of juked out by the stealth, and she's going to get away. Ooh, that was very unfortunate for Olaf, and very well played by the Nico there. Nikali's trying to go in and finish the job, but unfortunately she's not able to finish off anybody either, so she also goes down. And the Morgana wasn't really able to get involved in the play, so she just kind of has to back off. Well, yeah, it looked like a good start of the play for Olaf there, but he kind of got juked out by the Nico stealth clone thing long enough for the rest of SCO to collapse. And then Akali, same thing. I mean, when she went in and wasn't able to finish the kill. They are going for a dive on the Jinx here, but I think she's a little too far there not to be able to finish her off. Yep. So SCO is able to go ahead and get the second pair of grubs here. So yeah, they the value of that first grub take for USA kind of goes down a fair bit because they weren't able to get the second set as well. Well, obviously, they still have, SCO still has Dragon, although Team USA looks like you're going to be able to go ahead and just get this one for free, so I guess they're just trading Dragon for grubs just like last time. And yeah, it looks like Team SCO is kind of conceding this, although they do kind of get a solo kill in the top lane there with the Mordekaiser. And Mordekaiser's actually kind of getting kind of big up here, he's 3-0 already. Oh wow, the nice, very good minion sneak gank with the Nico there. Unfortunately for them, I think the Akali. Ooh, I was gonna say the Akali was able to turn it, but Yasuo was able to land the tornado and get the ulti, which is usually how a lot of Yasuo matchups work. If you can land that tornado, you win, which is what happened. So yeah, Akali was a little bit more aggressive this time around. Unfortunately, got hit by the tornado, and that spelled her doom. Still a pretty sizable CS lead for her, though. Bot lane as well, although there's a bit back for Mordekaiser in the top lane. Oh yeah, I mean, the game was pretty even for the first 6 or 7 or 8 minutes, but Team SCO has kind of come out ahead pretty hard on every engagement since then. Looks like they are going to go ahead and get a gank off here while Shen is away, but Mordekaiser just flashes out. They are going to go ahead and try to do a dive on the Zai in the bot lane. She does have to blow her ulti in order to survive there. She does get out. Kali's trying to all in this Yasuo here, and meanwhile, Wukong gank comes in. And yeah, that's great timing by the gank there. And he's able to go ahead and take down the Akali. Now Morgana and Olaf said, they're coming in here, they're going to try to do a gank as well. And yeah, the Yasuo is going to go down, and Olaf is going hard on this Wukong, but I'm not... Does he win? I feel like Wukong could just fight this and probably win. Yeah, he's got the full Sundered Sky. I feel like he could just turn that. But yes, he does have Nico roaming mid. That is Nico, right? Yes. Okay. Looks like Akali's going to TP right back in. Akali's really gotten the short end of the stick as far as this game. Just getting ganked and some minor misplays to not secure kills. So that's tough. I've been there. Looks like another all-in the top lane as Morgana's going to be able to finish his kill. Yes, and he's going to be able to walk out as well. Tank 10 tower shots, who cares? The towers are merely decorative. Looks like there's going to be another gank here coming in on the mid lane. Yeah, basically a 3-man gank. A little flash ulti by Nico, and then the follow-up by the Wukong and the Yasuo as well. She's going to go down. And man, that Nico... ult flash engage out of stealth is just like so impossible to dodge. It's a little hard to see if you don't hold on. Let me give you an example of this, because it doesn't look that bad when you're looking at it from the spectator view, but let's go ahead and look at it from the view of Red Team here to see what this play looks like, just so you guys can get it. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you guys know this, but try to look at what this play looks like from the terms of Nico. Ready? Boom, it's just immediately on you. Like, you see the ulti immediate flash. If you don't flash, like the moment she flashes, you're gonna get hit by it. It's just so undodgeable. You basically have to like preemptively flash it every time that's coming up. That's just so difficult to do. Yeah. I don't know, or maybe I'm just old. I am an old gamer man by league standards. Maybe I'm just too old and slow to dodge Nico flash ults. Yeah, SCO in a pretty commanding position here. They've got their top lane is way ahead. Mid's kind of been struggling, but he's been hanging in there just thanks to a bunch of gank pressure. And bot lane is obviously doing pretty well as well. Dragon's coming about 45 seconds. Ooh, looks like there'll be another gank here or another gank here on the Yasuo. Wolf's going to run in. He's going to be able to just walk away from this, though, yeah. And has the Shen ulted this game? If he has, I haven't seen him merely make a play. He just might not have had a chance to leave the lane. I mean, Olaf or Mordecai has been pressuring him pretty hard, which is what you should do if you're capable of it. Just punish that Shen for leaving lane. Don't let him leave without losing something. And it looks like USA is going to try to TP in, try to secure this dragon and get position on while they can. And SCO is trying to get into position to contest here. And Mort is TPing in from behind. They're going to go for the big engage here. Yeah, Mordecai is going from behind. Oh, the Nico stealth ulti in with the Wukong. They're getting a lot of knockups here. And yeah, oh my goodness. They're trying... USA's trying their best, but I think they just might be getting gold dipped right now. Well, that was a pretty good engage. Let's go ahead and see that again, because it's so confusing with Nico, because yeah, they have two junglers here, so Nico's obviously pretending to be Wukong. And then they got the double Wukong. Oh, she actually gets revealed by the Morgana thing. Interesting. So the Morgana actually goes in, but Nico is then able to hop her ulti and get a 3-man knockup anyway. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I mean, the ulting fight is just too much stats for too behind for Team USA to have a chance. That's tough. Yeah. I think maybe Team USA committed a little too hard to try to get this dragon, considering the position they were in, but maybe they had to. It's kind of hard to know what to do macro-wise when you're in this position. Because just sitting back passively and waiting isn't likely to increase your chances, but obviously any play you try to force is likely to not turn out well for you unless someone in the enemy team doesn't show up or something. Yeah, so far, seems like having a week off has not dulled SCO at all. If anything, they seem to be playing at an even higher level than they do normally. And yeah, it's only 18 minutes in, but it's already a 7,500 gold lead for Team SCO. Yeah, man, that's 3K in top, another 1,500 in jungle, 1,500 in mid, 2,000, 3,000 in bot. I mean, yeah. Looking like Team USA might be trying to kind of group together and get a pick here, but I think that war did see at least one of them. This ward here, I mean. SCO clearly knows that something is up just based on the way they're playing so far back. Ooh. They do manage to get the taunt here on the Nico. They're flashing, they're going in. Nico is able to get the ulti up, but she is going to go ahead and go down. So nice little pick there. Oh god, sorry I keep yawning. My schedule's been inconsistent lately, to say the least. Oh yeah, it looks like nice pick for Team USA, but you know, in return, Mordekaiser just ends up solo killing the Akali. So, and I mean, this Mordekaiser is absolutely massive. No one on Team USA is going to be able to fight him probably for the rest of the game, I think. So that's really tough to deal with. 20 minutes has passed, so it is the Baron is up now. I'm interested to see if SCO tries to go for an early Baron play and force this game end earlier, or if they'll just kind of play safe with their lead. The Wukong is kind of a bit caught out here by the Olaf, but Mordekaiser does come up here, so he's going to have to back off. Yeah. Oh, actually, it was the Nico that was caught, not the. Okay, God, that's so confusing. I can't even tell what champion it is because I can see because I'm spectating client. I still get confused about what champion is Nico, which one is the jungler. So this is, I mean, SKO Kane is obviously an incredibly good Nico, and very, very good at taking advantage of disguising other champions. So, and getting engaged with those old flash ultis. So far, I think the default strategy seems to be to wander around hidden as Wukong, kind of try to get hidden pressure, because you can't be sure whether or not it's the real Wukong, whether or not it's Nico, right? Dragon's gonna be spotting about 30 seconds here. Looks like both teams are gonna try to move down here. Obviously, USA would like to contest this, but I just don't think there's any way they realistically can. I think they're just too far behind, especially with their comp. I think Team USA's comp is really not very well suited to play from behind. Kali, obviously, as an assassin, can't assassinate anybody. And yeah, the Shen gets caught out here. I still have not seen a Shen ult, by the way. I assume he's done it at some point, but I have not seen it. He just hasn't really had the opportunities to do it. Yeah, looks like Team SCO is going to go ahead and take that pick and go for this Baron here, although I guess they changed their mind? Or no, Team USA was the one doing it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they have to back because SCO's go ahead and pushing into the base with Mordekaiser and Yasuo and Wukong there. So yeah, they have to back. I like the idea for Team USA trying to sneak Baron there, but yeah, they can't do it if they're going to lose their base in return. Morgana kind of gets caught out a little bit here and going down. I'm sorry, not only do I keep yawning, there just isn't... I think the game's been so one-sided, there just hasn't been a ton to commentate, unfortunately. That's how it goes. And yeah, SCO's going to come down here and get their third dragon. And I don't really know what you even do here as Team USA just in general. I mean, I don't think you outscale this game. I don't think you could really contest objectives. Like I don't know what you even do in this situation. I don't think their team. I was starting to say I don't think their team's very well suited to playing from behind. Kali and Olaf are not great champions when they're behind. And Shen, I mean, Shen's used to being behind, but if your team just gets run over when you ult them, it doesn't really make the ult doesn't really make any difference. I like SCO's good try kind of poking around the jungle here, maybe looking to get a pick. So they can go ahead and do this Baron and put game one to bed here. They're trying to go for a pick on this Olaf here, but he does see them and is able to get away. Looks like they decided they've seen enough. They're going to go ahead and go for this Baron here. Now, obviously, USA does see them because of the Vision Cone plant here, but I just don't think they care. Yeah, Neagle lying in wait there. Obviously, yeah, I mean, USA can't even pretend to try to contest this. They just have to give it. Looks like they are going to keep a pitch on a Kali here. Yep. The Shen ulti does come in. It is going to save her life. Whatever that's worth. And yeah, they've already gotten the mid and bot inhib, so they're just going to group together and push this top inhib. Maybe do some emotes while they're waiting. Trying to clear these minions, but there's no way. And I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just such That's such an incredible play. I mean, I don't know what the counterplay is to that, like, realistically. Like, that she could go into stealth, rocket belt in, and flash, and suddenly she's on top of your entire team for a huge stun. And yeah, I mean, an easy team wipe for Team SCO there. So yeah, I mean, this is the lesson for anyone watching, for anyone who gets to play SCO in the future. Ban Nico. Like, do not let this... Don't let this through. Every time I've seen SCO play it, the Nico has basically 1v9 the game with those stealth engages. Not that the rest of SCO didn't do anything, because obviously they did, but yeah, I mean, you saw it. Those engages are just massive, and they're just so hard to deal with. So well done to Team SCO for game one. Very dominant performance by them. We'll see how Team USA tries to adjust for game two here. I'm going to go ahead and load up the draft for game two. Okay. And switch over some stuff here. Okay. We got the draft here for game two. It's going to be Team USA on blue this time. Senna, Seraphine, Ronaldo bans again. I think those were the exact same three first bans as last time, right? Yeah. They really do not want to give any of those three champs to the enemy bot lane. And then Mundo, Kha'Zix, Jinx bans for Team SCO. And then Vi and Olaf, 2 more jungle bans. And finally, the last 2 bans for Team USA. The Nico. Okay, so they did take my advice. They had enough of the Nico. And then the Karma again as well. I find it very interesting. They bothered do they still consider Karma enough of a pick that they feel like they need to ban it? Are they afraid of Karma support? I'm not entirely sure why they're banning Karma, but I don't know. First pick, Varus for Team USA. And then Mordekaiser, Wukong, so they're going to run back to Wukong. Unfortunately, I'm not able to I'm not able to deal with that myself, so we'll just leave it there for the time being. But spam bots are funny. Anyway, yeah, Mordekaiser, Wukong, they're going to run back there. And then the Vayne lock in for Team USA. Is that be a Vayne top, a Vayne bot? Really could be either. And then the Orianna mid lane for really bad Zed. Okay. And then running back to Yasuo as well. Although I guess it could be Yasuo bot. And then a Veigar. I guess Veigar and Yasuo could both be flex mid or bot. I'm going to guess Veigar's bot. I guess we'll find out once we get into game. And then Morgana and Mumu, final lock-ins for Team USA here. So yeah, running back to Morgana, and then yeah, Mumu kind of tank engage jungler. Bit of a pivot there for Team USA. They did definitely have a problem with not a ton of hard engage last game, so they wanted to remedy that. They went with the Mumu Orianna. That's definitely pretty strong AoE engage there. And then last pick Pyke for Team SCO. That is a very scary pick to have when you have a really good support. So we'll see how Team SCO does there with that. And obviously, SCO won game one. And this is a best of 3 series, so we'll see how game 2 goes. All right, let me get game 2 loaded in here. Okay, switch over to in-game. All right, and here we go. And yes, it is Vayne top and Varus bot. Interesting. Looks like Team SCO is up to some level 1 shenanigans here. They're 5 manning, maybe trying to catch out this Vayne.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
They're having 5 manning here. Is the Vayne paying attention? So he is going to go ahead and be seen here. He's going to go ahead and run away. They're not deterred. They're going to keep going in. Yeah, I mean, when you have a Pyke, I think this makes sense. Pyke's one of the best level 1 invaders, so makes sense to go looking. And yeah, the Vigar bot, Yasuo mid. That's what I assumed it was going to be, so it makes sense.
Minions have spawned.
It's looking like let's give it the same, kind of the same start as last time. Red side's going to start top side, and blue side's going to start bot. Although blue side is not going to get a leash this time, I guess because he's starting Raptors. I guess that makes sense on Mimo. So yeah, it looks like Varus and Morgana are going to cheese level 1 at this bush here. Although I guess they didn't want to cheese too hard, they just kind of do some poke and back off. Interesting. And yeah, Morga's going to be a bit late to lane here. He doesn't miss any minions though, so he's alright. Oh, interesting. Very interesting clear by Amumu here. He goes Raptors and straight to blue buff. I guess because he was afraid of an invade of the Wukong afterwards, maybe? I'm assuming that's why he's doing this. He maybe was right to be afraid. They do have vision here, so they see him. And very interesting jungle pathing by my Bakasor on the Amumu. Trying to avoid that early Wukong invade. So far, it looks like he's going to go ahead and go. Looks like he's going to go invade. He's actually going to do the long loop around gank. And yeah, they don't see him at all. It looks like, yeah, their bot lane's going to get a pretty good engage here for the Wukong to be able to sneak in. And yeah, Varus is able to flash, but he's going to go ahead and go down anyway. And Morgana, I think she's also going to go down. Ooh, she is going to go down, but she was able to get the binding on Wukong. But he's able to heal just enough to not die to the tower, thanks to level up. From the kill. And Triumph? Yes, and from Triumph as well. So yeah, it was basically the same exact gank as last game for Team USA, except Team SCO bot lane was able to get a really good engage up here to make the gank work. So yeah, it looks like Amumu can actually catch out the Wukong here in the jungle. So good job on Amumu for paying attention there. Realizing the Wukong was going to be here low and catch him out in the river. So well done. Maybe an Amumu gank here. Now Yasuo's just going to dash away. Although, he might just die to Orianna straight up if he's not careful. That was a little spicy. I'm not surprised that Orianna didn't flash for one more auto, but she probably would have died at the tower, I guess. So, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better that she didn't. I guess they decided they didn't want a repeat of the lane last game where Mordekaiser just kind of ran over the lane, so they went ahead and picked the Vayne top against it. I'm not sure how well that will hold up as the lane goes on, but obviously early on, Vayne is going to control this lane pretty hard. Grubs and First Drag are both going to be spawning right about now. Yep. Wukong's going to go ahead, or Amumu's going to go ahead and go right for it. Amumu has probably the best grub clear in the game. You can just very easily solo this right at spawn, which is exactly what he's doing. So there will be no grub for Dragon Trade today. Not the first one, anyway. I mean, look at that. I mean, he did the whole thing in, what, maybe 15 seconds to do all three by himself? Maybe 20 seconds? But that's incredibly fast for a solo jungler. Yeah, I'm not sure that SCO even knew that was happening. I mean, they probably suspected it, but they didn't really react at all. Look like Wukong might try to do a gank here, but the Yasuo is pretty low, so no, he's gonna go ahead and back off, and I think the Yasuo is... Ooh! Buddy, you gotta use your wind wall, you would've lived! I think he forgot about his wind wall. Forgot to cast the button. Also, he has Conquer on Yasuo, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do, so... although maybe something's changed that makes him want to take Conqueror. I actually don't know. I have not played Yasuo in a little bit, so but I would assume that you still go lethal tempo. But yeah, a bit of a misplay there by Yasuo getting caught out and then not using his wind wall to save himself. A good solo kill there for the Orianna. Looks like you're going to try to make a play for Dragon here. Both junglers are in the area. Now, they do see this, so they are aware the Amumu is here. And they are going to kind of catch out the Morgana here. The Amumu's going in. He doesn't want to ulti quite yet because it... Oh, yeah. And ooh. He does able to get the ulti up before he goes down, but yeah, I mean, I think he just took so much damage that by the time Varus was in range to do anything, it was just too late. Plus, obviously, they have the numbers advantage. It's just a little uncoordinated by Team USA there. I think if the Varus had been closer sooner, so that Amumu could have ulted with before no health, it might have turned out better, but as it was, SCO was able to get the numbers advantage and survive long enough to use it. So well done to them. Ooh, looks like there's going to actually go for an engage here on the flag, or at least kind of go in on him. New kind of traits and abilities here. Pyke's gonna go in, but he doesn't have ulti yet, so he can't go too crazy. Although Wukong is here, but he doesn't have ulti yet either, so I guess they're fine. They're just gonna go ahead and walk away. Ooh, and Yasuo is able to kind of juke the Orianna ulti there, but probably goes right into the Amumu gank. He is able to stall long enough for the Wukong to arrive, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. And yeah, he's going to get run down to the jungle here. Amumu obviously got the level advantage, and so their bot lane's just, and the mid lane just kind of chasing them out. They are able to land another snare onto them, and they are able to take on the Wukong. So well done to Team USA capitalizing on SCO kind of being overextended there. Looks like they're going to be able to parlay this into a dragon as well. Yeah. So well done to them. Well played by Orianna, kind of leveraging her advantage in the 1v1 to kind of help the team. That's what the good solo laters do. Looks like they're going to do another 3-man gank on the Yasuo here, although he's kind of outplaying the heck out of it right now. Actually, the Amumu might have saved the Orianna's life here. Yeah, I think she would have gotten ulted by Yasuo if he hadn't done that. She would have gone down. So it was a good Amumu ulti. Orianna's able to finish up the kill. But yeah, another kill. I mean, it's a great start for Orianna. And so far, much better start to this game for Team USA so far. They're getting top lane's got a big CS lead, mid's getting rolling with some kills. They got the objectives. Amumu was able to get the 4th grub here, but it looks like he's going to be forced out by the Wukong, so he's not going to be able to get that coveted 5th grub, which is very unfortunate. But that sometimes you just got to ditch them. Yeah, 42. so far. Pretty even game. About 500 gold lead for Team USA here, although they obviously do have the dragon lead as well. And a couple extra grubs for whatever that's worth. No real objectives up for a while. I think he's just gonna kind of hang out in a holding pattern here and wait for the next play to happen, or for the next objectives to spawn, but you never know. Looks like Pike's gonna go ahead and go for the Morgana here, but she's able to go ahead and Black Shield and walk away. And wow, Yasuo has actually managed to catch all the way up in CS in this matchup, even despite being down multiple kills. It's kind of wild. It's usually the other way, where Yasuo struggles early because he's melee and then catches up later once he gets a bit stronger, but interesting. Morgana is still only level 5. She's not even particularly close to level 6 either. The Yasuo is kind of caught up on the Morgana here, and the Wukong is able to go in, or Mu is able to go in and finish off the Yasuo. Wukong kind of falls up as well. Decent Morgana ulti, but unfortunately there just wasn't the follow-up to be able to really finish anybody off. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 there for SCO, even though Yasuo was the one that got caught to engage. I guess because Varus just wasn't there at all. And this is gonna be another pick. Ooh, no, wow, Varus is actually able to take him down before he can get the hook off. He turned an attempted pick into a kill for the Varus. So well played by him, not panicking when he saw the Pike coming in. Held his ground and fired upon that Pike. He took him down. Although he looks like he might be getting caged here, although again, he just doesn't panic. He's got the nerves to play ADC, that's for sure. Ooh, it is able to stop the Wukong back as well. Oh, good. I guess I'm yawning. Ooh, they are able to kind of force the Varus flash here, though. Well done by Pike. Able to sneak in here, get Varus' flash. That dragon and Rift Herald both spawning here about 45 seconds. And kind of doing some ward fighting here in the jungle, as supports often do. Interesting. Mordekaiser's TPing back top lane with dragon spawning in 20 seconds. I'm not sure if that's just a lack of awareness about the dragon spawning or if he just doesn't care. And then Mumu is kind of able to catch up the Pike a little bit here, but he's able to get away. And yeah, I guess maybe SCO is just kind of conceding the second dragon since Mordekaiser just TP'd in, TP'd top like that. Yeah, USC is going right for it. You know, SCO is obviously going to try to move in to respond here. I would like to see Vayne backing off to try to look to TP to help secure this play. But I guess it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Yeah, Pike and Wukong are able to get a decent engage here. Morgana does go down. And Yasuo is now on the backline, but a fantastic Orianna were able to force him to flee, although it does keep him alive. And the backline for SCO is kind of able to move in. And able to get a kill there on the Varus, and the Pike's going hard in the backline as well. Orianna's going to go down. Pike is going to go down, but he is going to set up his team just well enough for the Yasuo to go ahead and finish him off. I would have really liked to have seen Vayne show up for this play. She did have TP. Maybe they might have been telling her not to, though. You never know. Obviously, I can't see their comms, so. But they knew that Mordekaiser didn't have TP, so I would have liked to have seen the Vayne TP in here to secure this, just to make sure. Because clearly they definitely could have used the help there. It was a pretty close fight. I think Vayne being there definitely would have tipped it. Looking like there's going to be two sets of ganks going on here on top lane. Pike comes up, but he is seen. He was able to get a ward out though, so Team USA is going to go ahead and go for this Rift Herald here. And we're in support. They're going to get a 3-man gank here on the Vayne. Just going to go ahead and go down. It's tough. About still pretty even game. About 1,500 gold lead for Team SCO here. So they're going to try to do another 3-man in bot lane. The Pike just doesn't, or the Pike hook doesn't quite reach. And again, we're kind of a no man's land here in terms of objectives. About another 3 minutes before anything really spawns. The Vayne's going to roam them from top, try to gank on this Yasuo, but I don't know how much he's going to really be able to do here. And Yasuo just really does not want to use that wind wall. Probably could have saved a decent amount of HP if he had decided to wall some of Vayne's autos there, but he just doesn't want to use it. I think if you're Vayne, now that you have your Bork, you really need to push your advantage in this matchup. You need to try to get this Mort's health down. So obviously that Bork is a massive power spike. Another gank going on here in the bottom lane. Varus flashes out. But there's gonna be a gank here, lane gank here by the middle, but a counter gank by the Wukong as well. Wukong is able to go ahead and get on the Varus here and take him down. And just the sustained damage from the Wukong. Well, the Pike does end up getting bind under tower. He's going to go down. Meanwhile, we got people coming in. There's a TP in from the Mordekaiser and the Flash. You could tell he is very bored from having to lane against the Vayne top, and he wants some action. He goes to the Flash E. Unfortunately, it misses. And then a nice Orion ult there to dissuade them from trying anything further. We're going to go ahead and pop the Rift Herald here. And Vayne's going to go ahead and take it into the tower. It seems a little scary, but I guess it bounces her back pretty far, so it's okay. Vayne might be caught here. Yeah, she should be fine. Yep, she is able to dodge the Mordekaiser pull there, so she's fine. Although it looks like she's going to have more company here in just a moment. And yeah, do they see this? I guess they suspect it. Doria does TP in. Unfortunately, she gets pulled, and it pulls her into the Viger cage, so she's going to go ahead and go down. Then Cook's going to go in and try to follow up kill on the Orion as well. Yeah, she's going to go down as well. Well played there by SCO to kind of coordinate that Pike pull with the Virus stun. And they're going to go ahead and take their picks and move into position on this dragon here. Ooh. Mumu pops the ulti to try to finish off the Pike, but the Pikes just get so much tenacity because they have Merc Treads oh, he actually, does he not have? He doesn't have the precision rune that gives tenacity that they usually take. Interesting. I guess he wanted the more damage from Red Tree, or the more tankiness from Green Tree, rather. Okay. But the one downside of this CC combo for Team USA here is that it's all reduced by tenacity except for Orianna ulti. So, knock-up supremacy. It's better engaged as you can't tenacity it or cleanse it or any of that silly business. What happened to my... Oh, I got rid of the scoreboard by accident. How do I... There we go. Like a ganker on the Vayne. Nice approach for the Pike to kind of get into melee range before using his Q. Well, there's going to be a counter gank here by the USA bot lane, but there's going to be a counter gank in return by the SCO jungler. And yeah, I mean, so far SCO's reactions to plays have just been really, really fantastic. I mean, every time USA tries to make a play, SCO just pounces right on it, or is ready in position to kind of turn it in their favor. That's tough. And looks like they're going to go ahead and get a free Baron here because of that. I think Yasuo got a solo kill bot lane as well in the Orianna. Yeah, he did. Okay. Then Muma's going to see if he can try to sneak into this pit and maybe get a steal, but that's a tough ask. He does go in. The Baron is getting incredibly low. No one's smiting it. He does end up stealing the Baron. Not with the smite, though. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and see this. So, does he not have smite? Yeah, neither jungler has smite right now. So it just comes down to who can secure it with regular old damage, and it ends up being a Mumu. So he is able to somehow get in there and yoink it and kill the Mordekaiser. He's going to die for it, but that is wild. I have never seen a situation where both teams, both junglers, just do Baron with neither one has smite. That blows my mind. I mean, that would have been the freest steal in the world for a move if he had smite there. That thing was sitting at under 1,200 HP for a really long time. But he stole it the hard way. So well done to him. That's the kind of thing that Team USA is going to need if they want to have a chance to come back in this game. Yeah, Momo's decided to heck with it. I'm going to have to carry. I'm going to build my Leandri's Torment. All right, fair enough. Yasuo is able to catch an Orianna here on the side lane, though. Yeah, that's how a lot of Yasuo matchups go against mages later in the game when they have to side lane against him. You know, they could kind of play safe with their tower in mid lane, in the shorter lane, but once you get in these long side lanes and the towers start falling down, Yasuo just has way more room to operate. So, yeah. It's tough for Orianna there. Kind of be stuck on side lane duty with Yasuo there. And yeah, I mean, Orianna went from what, 3-1 to 3-5. I mean, this has not been. She had a great start, but since then it has not been a banner game. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody actually got the Baron for USA, right? Oh no, that's not true. Their bot lane has the Baron. I guess they spawned by the time that Amu stole it? I'm assuming that's what happened. Fourth dragon here is about to spawn shortly. Thank you, YouTube. In about 30 seconds. It is a fire dragon, so it will be Fire Soul this time around. which is the fun one. Looks like they're gonna go for a pick on the Orion. They are gonna get it too. Nice flash engage by the Wukong combined with the Yasuo ulti to lock her down. So nice pick. Picking out the Oriana before this dragon play, so USA doesn't really have any chance of engaging and winning this fight. Looks like Yamu's gonna get kind of caught out. He's able to ulti, but there's just no way. It's gonna go ahead and go down here. And if you only land a 5-mana Mu ulti and it doesn't do anything because your team is just nowhere nearby, feels bad. Morgana caught out. Yes, so she has to blast. Not because of the shield, obviously she would have been fine. The cage, but she just needed to great distance there. Looks like Vayne's gonna go ahead and get this top tower here. I think she actually ulted to get the extra AD and take the tower faster. It's an interesting choice. I guess she got away with it, so it was the right choice. So well done to her. Unfortunately, while she's had a pretty, obviously, sizable CS lead for being Vayne top, she hasn't really been able to translate that into any sort of kills. And a lot of that is just from getting ganked, but she just hasn't been able to actually solo kill the Mordekaiser at all, which is very unfortunate for her. And yeah, Oriana's just having a hell of a time in this side lane against Yasuo. It's tough. 164 counter healing. Yeah, I don't know about Conquer on Yasuo. TBH. Like there's some gathering around in mid lane over here. Nice almost catch there by a Mumu, but Wagner is able to flash away. And I definitely think right now, I think not only does SCO have a lead in terms of gold objectives, but I think just in terms of like their team comp is better suited for playing the map. Yasuo is obviously a much better side laner than Oriana. And I don't think Vayne's not really big enough to just outright bully this Mordekaiser. So they just have SCO just has a side lane advantage whenever the Yasuo gets to push. And obviously they're sitting on Soul Point as well. Dragon is up, as is Baron. I'd really like to see USA try to do some type of sneaky Baron with this Vayne, because obviously you've got the Bork Ginsus, plus this rank 5 Silver Bolts. So that's obviously a lot of DPS. They could definitely do this if they can get just maybe 10 seconds undisturbed to deal with it. Obviously, I think they need to be a little bit more sneaky about it than what they're actually doing though. Yeah, they are trying to catch up to Mordekaiser. They are going to get him. And he does go down before the ulti goes off. So nice catch there by Team USA. They did blow a lot to get that. But if they can get a Baron out of this play, it's definitely worth it. So SCO decided, hey, you've used all your ultis. We're going to go ahead and contest. But yeah, I mean, look at this Baron clear speed. And there's no way. So yeah, another Baron for Team USA. So yeah, I mean, this game has not gone great for them overall, but they've kind of hung in there with the Baron steal earlier and another Baron get here. And yeah, SCO decides to just go in, and they got a pretty good engage there with the Wukong and the Yasuo. They're able to get some kills here, but they are kind of getting turned on, although by the Pyke and the Viger both arrive and force the rest of Team USA to flee. And I think Amumu is going to get caught here. Pyke should have this? Yeah, he's going to go ahead and go down. Alright. So yeah, Team USA got the Baron, but they were sufficiently worn down enough for SCO to move in and knock off a bunch of those Barons. So the only one left with it now is Orianna. And yeah, they are able to parlay that one team fight win just now into Dragon Soul, even though they just lost Baron. So it's kind of a delayed Baron for Dragon Trade on their part, which is definitely worth it when the Dragon is Soul and you're already in your head anyway.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Like Team USA might be trying to like 5-stack in the bush here to maybe catch somebody who's poking around. Oh, Pyke obviously has both the tank support of him and Edge of Night, so and tenacity, so he's kind of hard to actually burst down even if he gets caught. Unfortunately, the Vayne has just not really been able to get involved in anything. She's farmed pretty well, not reasonably well, but in terms of actual fights, yeah, 0-4-0. Just not been able to get involved in a good play. I'm going to go ahead and hook the Amumu here. Amumu is barely able to get out of that cage in time. Looks like Vayne's actually going for a big play here, but I think she kind of chickens out of it halfway through. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she saw someone coming and that's why she backed off. I don't know why you would flank an ulti and then stun them into the wall and then just run away afterwards. It just seems silly, but I don't know. I don't know if Puff Upper normally plays Vayne top. I know he's normally like a Mundo one trick, but he just kind of gets it banned against them every game at this point. And he just kind of gets caught out by the Viger cage or a one shot. Tough. And Viger has this sneaky Viger item, Crit Bloom. The reason I say this is sneaky is because the heal scales with AP. While I'm blabbing here, there's a bit of a fight going on. Go ahead and back up here. So let's see what happens here. So yeah, they kind of catch out the Mordekaiser. There's a Morgana bind, and then Amumu trying to goes in. And then Wukong kind of goes in return, and Amumu ultis, and then Wukong ultis, and then Morgana ultis in the middle of their team. And he's able to get a decent ulti off, but starts going down. And yeah, actually, Team USA is actually doing not bad in this fight. The Yasuo was not there. Ooh. You gonna try to run down this Vigar? No, he's gonna go ahead and let him go. So yeah, I guess it ended up being even in the end, because Yasuo was split pushing bot. It was a very weird little kind of engage back and forth here. Catch, 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 catch. A lot of cooldowns blown, and yeah, it ends up being pretty even. Although obviously, SCO comes out ahead overall because they got the bot inhib. gonna get the Flash. Nice engage there. Flash ulti followed up by the Orion ulti as well. Nice two-man engage. But the Wukong and the Yasuo, or the Wukong engages in return. He's able to get a pretty good counter engage as well. And yeah, I mean, that's actually, depending on how the rest of this fight goes, that looks like a pretty good fight for Team USA there. Although I don't know if they have anything really left to follow this up. So let's see that again, because that happens so fast. Let's see. So yeah, so Mumu goes in on the Q and he flash ultis the Vygar and the Mordekaiser, and then the Orion's able to follow up as well. The Mordekaiser is able to death ram out, so he's able to get out. Wukong is able to go get on the Varus to get Helona for the Yasuo to finish him off. Yeah, pretty good engage there by USA. I think that would have been a team wipe there if they weren't as behind as they are, but that's the kind of plays you need to have a chance here. So well done to them. Baron is up. Elder Dragon's about to come up. We'll see how both teams decide to play this. Looks like SCO is going to try to prioritize the Elder Dragon here. And yeah, I mean, they're just going right for it. Team USA does see this. I don't know if they really have any way to realistically get in here. Yeah, I mean, that Vygar is tough to get through. But Morgana's trying. They're trying again, but yeah, they're just not going to be able to get in time before the dragon goes down. At which point, the rest of SCO is just going to go ahead and turn and burn. Quite literally in this case, because, you know, Elder Dragon burn. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and go down. The Mordekaiser's should be able to finish off Johanna here. Nope, she's just able to barely flash away and get out. But it's going to be a 4-for-1 for, 4-for-2 for Team SCO there, plus the Elder. We're probably just going to try to push to end here. I don't think Vygar... Oh, no, Vygar... Oh, Oriana was the one that was left on USA. She kind of gets caught out. So, yeah, I mean, they're just going to push to end here. So that's going to be it. So, well played, Team SCO. Coming in. They came in and proved why they were the #1 seed going into the playoffs. And the week off clearly did not faze them at all. They come in probably just about as dominant as they've been the entire split. Or the entire season. So well done to them. They will advance to the Beer League Finals to face either... I believe the remaining matchup is on Sunday. Let me go ahead and see here. It's on Sunday, and it is... what's the schedule? It is GGM versus KOM on Sunday. So looking forward to that. And the winner of that match will go on to face SCO in the Beer League Finals for Season 8. So well done for SCO. Tough luck for Team USA. I mean, they ran into the buzzsaw, the best team in the league. And, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So, but yeah. So well played to both teams. And thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye.